lead of the PNP by well over 1,000 votes. I got 8,000 plus to his 6,000 plus. The next time my name goes on a ballot, which is later in 2025, as per what is required of the Constitution, I will deliver victory again on behalf of the Jamaica Labour Party for the people of Manchester Central. In addition to that, I charge the person asking me the question, whether it's out of malice or genuine concern, please go and do your research. Look back at the local government elections that have taken place in Manchester Central over the last couple of local government elections. You will find that in the local government election, even in 2016, when the Jamaica Labour Party swept majority of the council divisions and the municipal corporations, in Manchester Central, the Jamaica Labour Party was only able to win the Knockpatrick division. The councillor died 1 year, died a little shortly after. I'd have to check back the date to be exact. But the councillor of the Knockpatrick division died very early in my term as Member of Parliament. We didn't have Royal Flat. We didn't have Mandeville. We didn't have Belfield. You cannot lose what you didn't have. My candidates went out, the candidates of the Jamaica Labour Party, they went out there and they did well. If you flip the script now and look back at general elections in the constituency, you will find that even when Danville Walker, make we start with when Peter Bunting first came. When Peter Bunting came and he first ran against Sally, he ran against St. Aubin Bartlett as well.
Yes.
If you look at the record, so he ran against Sally, he ran against Danville, he ran against St. Aubin Bartlett. Look at the numbers. In the general election, it flips. The JLP in those general elections win Knockpatrick division, win Mandeville division, win Royal Flat division. But they lose, the JLP candidates lose the Belfield division badly in the general election. And so the wins that they get in the other division, it cancels out. So usually the JLP candidates for MP, they usually lose Belfield by 800 plus, 1,000 plus. I lost Belfield by only 300. Our local government candidate who we had in Belfield division, Shaniel Dixon, she didn't win, but she put up an excellent fight in all of the recent elections. Never before did we, in the recent elections, did we have a local government candidate getting more than 1,000 votes. I got 1,100 something. She got 1,000 and odd. First in the history of the Belfield division. Normally our local government candidates get 500 and odd, 600 and odd, 800 and odd. She got 1,000 and odd. The PNP candidate won her by 500. So we are still comfortable in the margin of defeat.
I heard Shaniel is here. I heard she's here. If you mind, just add her to the box too, please, because she's
yes, Shaniel, come in. Shaniel did an excellent job in there. Yes. There are boxes in the Belfield division. Anybody can go and look at it. The information is public. There are polling divisions in the Belfield division that we won that we never win before. 1,000 odd votes. So politics is not about emotions and where you see a local government and that. It's about serious political work. And I am not going to say too much for our opponents to know what is happening. But Shaniel is here and I want to publicly commend her. The canvas going into the 2025 election for the entire division of Belfield has been completed. Okay. We're not going to count the numbers, but we have completed our canvas. And we are very encouraged and impressed with the numbers that we see coming out of the Belfield division. So if anybody who wants to take comfort in the fact that Manchester Central didn't bring home any parish council division, they do that at their own expense.
Thank you.
They are doing that at their own expense. And I'm not here to argue with anybody. Because guess what my granny would have said? You see something where going to happen, where people will be able to see, don't waste too much time on that. We are focused in Manchester Central, where I am still a member of parliament. So I have to continue to do the work that the people elected me to do. And while I am doing that, I am making sure my the raw political machinery is organized and ready. And a couple months out of the election, I am satisfied with where we are, with the work that needs to be done. I am not saying anything more except to say that when you see, you remember those who love entertainment. You remember how Cartel did sing one song? Or them love to call in name to get a bus? The mayor and the councillor, them love to call my name because they realize that when they call my name, they get a little attention. But I would encourage the mayor and his team that if they want to stand a chance or they don't want a big margin of defeat, go out there and start do some work. That's what they need to do. Because the defeat is sure, but them can at least reduce the margin.
Beat.
Good evening, MP Rhoda Crawford.
Go ahead, connect to Europe.
Good evening, Connection. I'm fine. I'm going to take 5 quick questions because I really have to prepare for something in the constituency. I just want you to listen to me a bit. As a matter of fact, I come in first because I realize that you have run a marathon and you need to raise your voice a bit. I don't have any questions for you, but I want to make some comments. First, I want to congratulate you on the tremendous work that you're doing down here in Manchester Central. Continue to keep your work as motivated. Thank you, I will, for sure.
I want to say this to you. Because I hear a little pain in your voice when you talk about the PNP guys.
No, it's not. No, I could get it clear because I don't want any misconception. It's actually disgust. That these people, that these people have been in office for so long and they had the constituency for 31 unbroken years and can be talking about my performance. They should be ashamed. They're worthless and lazy.
I have been around for much longer than you. And let me tell you this. These people's National Pandemic Party is something else. Let me tell you this. I was a supporter of the PNP in the 1980s. And when I looked and saw some of the things that they did, as a youngster going to school, MP Crawford, and when I listened to that news when Michael Manley announced that state of emergency and said that there were some subversive elements and they were planning to overthrow the government, and he called some names and then he sent out the tankers. And when I mean, as a teenager, when I looked at that picture, it is still in my mind very clearly. Only to find out that they told the country a fat lie was to win the election. We locked up Babs Grange, Colonel Charles, locked up the election day workers, and released them after the poll closed. They should blank detention orders to the security forces, they surrogate to the security forces. And they would go around and poor Chapa John and me, they would have their PMP supporters would point us out to them and they fill in the blank space and lock us up. So don't worry about them. Don't worry about them.
No, I'm not worried, but what I've learned, I'm not worried. What
they know to do.
Well, I am not worried, but I have come to learn that it is important that when they put certain things out there, you need to respond. Because after a while, if you don't respond, it becomes accepted as facts. So that is why we're pushing out and we're responding. Even this situation. Yes, let's move to the next person now because
you can go to the next person.
KC. MP Crawford, good night.
Good night, KC.
Yes, I just want you, you sound very confident and you should be because you have your work to back you. I just want you to know that I have been trying to get some information from you before and I was unable to. So me and
all right, so what I want you to
what we did, me and my team, we went around and we did some work, we gathered some information in central Manchester, and you have been work harder than any MP based on what we have found. And the X factor in central Manchester is the people don't want to lose an MP like you. So, yes,
and the mayor knows, thank you so much, and he's not picking up any traction. So that is why he's going around and behaving this way. He's not picking up any traction. Every turn you turn the page, you see they're going on with some foolishness.
I must be honest. both parties have strong support in the constituency, but as far as the candidate is concerned, the people, even the PNP, don't want to lose an MP like you. So I implore the electorate who wants to see Rhoda back in office to talk with the pencils on election day and put their X beside the bell.
Thank you for that, Casey.
All right, Willow.
Chopper, we're not dismissing that the PNP doesn't have support. Of course, the PNP has support. Both political parties have support in the constituency. The numbers are there. But based on the work that I have done and the political machinery that I have in place, I know that we will be able to take out more supporters. And I'm using this platform to beg the supporters, when you go to vote, please follow the instructions. You put the X beside the bell. When I was doing the recount in 2020, I saw some vote ballots cast beside my name where the people them just draw some heart. They never mark no X and they were discarded as invalid. I see a man come to the office, say, MPO, me love you, me go draw a peer heart. And it was disqualified. So we're going to do a lot of work in that way to help to remind people the proper way.
Yes, and
I can move to another question.
Okay.
Willow Jenna.
Good night,
Willow
my
Jenna?
MP.
Hi, good night, Willow Jenna.
How are you? Hello?
I'm fine, thank you. Fine, thank you.
You have a question for her, Willow?
No, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for all the aid you gave to us during our funeral. This is Junie's nephew from Melrose.
Okay, very happy to help.
Yeah.
I was just telling Chopper the amount of help that,
Yeah.
I give. As long as the resources are there, I'm not turning back my
You don't need to tell me of that. I see your work, and you know that I see your work because I big you up on X all the while. So yes, and keep doing what you're doing, and don't listen to the naysayers because your second term is definitely inevitable.
And thank you so much, and I want to encourage constituents, go to the office and sign up. We will never have enough resources to help everybody at the same time, so we help from the waiting list. So if we have 300 people from the list, for example, and we get 100 water tank, we pull out 100. When we get some more, we pull off people. So at the time when you see us giving out, the process would have already taken place. A lot of people think that you can just walk to the office and you ask for something and you get it. No, that's not how it works. There are systems of accountability, and we have to would have to send in the request and process before. So at the time when you see us doing something, is because all the processes were already followed.
Haley, you have anything to say, Haley? Haley? All right, going once, going twice. Penny, you're in the box. You have anything to say?
I see somebody in the comment section saying that they want some chicken. You have to go to the constituency office, and we're going to be doing a chicken and feeding program shortly. But you have to have a farmer's ID, because this program will be done through Rhoda. So you have to have your farmer's ID. And when you come, apart from your farmer's ID, we have to check to see that you're registered in the constituency. We're not asking if you vote JLP or PNP or who you intend to vote for. We just want to know that you're registered in the constituency, because it cannot be fair for me to take the resources that I get to look after the people to look after people in other constituency when those MPs get the resources to help as well. So we're going to do the chicken feeding program shortly, but it has to go to farmers. So you have to have a farmer's ID. If you don't have any and you really raise chicken, you can go to RADA. The office is next door, KFC. You can tell them that you do chicken farming and tell them you don't have an ID. They're going to have you sign up. It's $500 to sign up for the ID. And then they're going to come to look at the place to see if you really have the farming facilities. And then they will give you the farming ID.
So that
Good night.
Mark Nation then
Hold on, Willow Jenna says he was cut off abruptly. You want to give him the chance to finish up?
currently. Casey about I'm gone. All right, you can come up back now.
Willow Jenna, please come up back and finish up. Until he does that, who else is ready to ask a question?
Good night, MP Rhoda and everybody on the panel.
Good night.
I don't have a question for you, but
I'm telling you, I'm impressed with you as a young member of parliament. You are our model MP and what all MPs should aim for. It would be a shame and a disgrace if Central Manchester does not give you a victory of over 3,000 votes, defeating the inept and incompetent mayor who, presided over a transfer of wealth of $450 million from the coffers of the people.
And you know what's funny about the missing 400 million? That could have been used to fix up the roads right across the constituency. There are some parish council roads that I put $2 million on and patch out the roads properly. You imagine how much roads we could have fixed with the 400 million. We need to hold them accountable.
He was not held accountable and he still has his job and now being upgraded, wanting to become a member of parliament where he has access to more reserves. No.
I see, hold on there. I see somebody saying nothing is going on in Albion. The roads in Albion, they are parish council roads. And twice since I've been member of parliament, I have done road repairs in Top Albion. And the Mayday Road, I did road repairs running from the entrance, go straight back there. The roads in Albion are the responsibility of the Manchester Municipal Corporation, councillor and mayor. And even so, I had seen to